on Maidan, an excellent movie for all of those who would like to join, because now the AFET enlarged bureau will be actually starting earlier than planned at 6. Who would like to watch it? It's at 7:30 in Bozar. You are all kindly invited. Please let us know if you would like to come. May I now turn to the item of the agenda on the AFET visit to Bosnia and Herzegovina. We were in Mostar and in Sarajevo on Wednesday and on Thursday. This was the first visit of AFET to Bosnia and Herzegovina after the country has submitted a formal application for the EU membership on the 15th of February. You remember how active and instrumental the European Parliament was in creating a conducive atmosphere for the positive reception of this application, especially at the level of the Council, the Presidency, as well as the strong support that we got from the Commission and the High Representative, Madame Mogherini, and Commissioner Hahn. Our visit included first discussions in Mostar, one of the largest cities in Bosnia and Herzegovina after Sarajevo, where the main issue is the implementation of the Constitutional Court from 2010 in order to organize properly the local elections. Unfortunately, they didn't have local elections since 2008. In 2012, they were not held. So with the general local elections scheduled for the beginning of October, there is an idea that there would be an agreement by the political parties to hold it as well. In Sarajevo, we met with the current president of the presidency, Mr. Izetbegović, the prime minister or the president of the Council of Ministers, Mr. Zvizdić, who visited AFET in Strasbourg recently, and also the prime ministers of the Federation and of Republika Srpska, Mr. Novalić and Madame Cvijanović. We met our colleagues from the parliament, our colleagues from the delegation, Stabilization and Association Parliamentary Committee, with the objective to send once again a message across that the rules of procedures should be adopted at the next meeting scheduled for the beginning of June in Strasbourg. We also had extensive contacts with the diplomats, with the Special Representative of the EU, Mr. Wigemark, as well as the NGOs. Country has, of course, not only the European reform agenda as a priority, but the establishment of a functioning coordination mechanism, as well as the adaptation of the Stabilization and Association Agreement to take into account the accession of Croatia to the European Union. Positive news were about the completion of the census, which was organized in 2013 and would be very important in order to have accurate local elections in October. Our political message was not only to encourage the authorities to speed up the European reforms, but to ensure the cohesiveness of the country because of the separatist and disintegrating tendencies every once in a while started and initiated in the part of the country called Republika Srpska, where Mr. Dodik has already proposed 2 referenda. They were not held, but even recently we saw how, in an unacceptable manner, he attacked the Bishop Franjo Komarica, who was visiting the parliament here on the 1st of December 2016. Also, what is on the agenda is the issue of the processing of the application for membership of Bosnia and Herzegovina at the level of the Council. We hope that the candidate country status could be attained during the 2017, and we are hopeful for some positive decisions in this respect during the Slovak presidency. Now I would like to give the floor to Cristian Preda, our rapporteur, who